Boom! Byron Rodgers, Executive Protection Training Day, Field Note. So, what are you guys doing when it comes to OSINT, Open Source Intelligence Investigations? Do you have something established? Do you have a chain of where you send information, how you deal with that information, how you extract meaning from that information? As we've seen in the past in this industry, a lot of risk comes from the house staff and people who have constant access to our principals' homes, our client customers' homes, right? Posting valuables, posting things with cars and different things like that, or things that we're always kind of looking for. I'll explain to you briefly kind of a flow and kind of how we do it on some of my details. You've got your residential team, and the cool thing is you might already have assets in place to be able to implement some of this strategy or a strategy like this pretty easily. You've got your movement team. You've also got your residential team. Sometimes they're the same, but many times they're two teams. Your residential team, along with what they are normally responsible for, they can also help out when it comes to OSINT. So while they're at the CP or whatever your detail calls it, they can be running digital patrols, right? Digital patrols over your customers' social media platforms. Anytime there's an event and you know that your customer is out with another individual, you can be running digital patrols on them, on their social media properties, as well as staff members, as well as anyone else who has access to your customer. These patrols can be ran as much or as little. It can be something like, yeah, we do our foot patrols, but we also do our digital patrols at least once per shift. You can increase the frequency if there's a time where your detail is dealing with more risk, right? Once you extract some information or find something that's interesting, you guys can set up your catalog of persons of interest, and you can add those people to your ongoing digital patrols, right? Something, you can do a workup on those people. You've got to train your guys in open source intelligence gathering, but there are lots of different ways to learn quite a bit about people on social media. You get those data points, you get those persons of interest. You have higher level companies and vendors that you can be associated with that specialize in really doing deep dives into people, and you bring them in for specific situations where you have a person of interest you really want to learn about. And then you have the PI level where they have access to more information. Say you have a vehicle license plate that you need the information on. Any and every detail should have PI assets and open source intelligence assets. So you actually have a way to learn about people that pose possible risks and maybe even threats to your detail. These are kind of these are some offensive tactics and strategies that executive protection agents can implement out in the field, and a huge ROI for your principals and clients so that you can see things coming. So more reports that you can produce, and more ways for you to show how you can validate your existence. Obviously, this is not the way, this is not the EP Bible, but it is a way, and it can give you an idea of some techniques and tactics that we're implementing out in the field that can help you generate more value when it comes to your private security deliverables to your principals, clients, and stakeholders. Hey, come train with us at epspecialist.com. Let's make this year the best year of your executive protection career. Out.